When a rose blooms in garbage. Let me ask you something. Have you ever really looked at where people come from? I don't mean their city. I don't mean their country. I mean the conditions they grow up in. Because some people are born in gardens, clean homes, supportive families, good schools, nice words, nice chances. And some people are born in places that feel like garbage dumps, noise, neglect, bad examples, broken systems, no guidance, no mercy, and yet, sometimes, from the worst place imaginable, a rose blooms, not a weak flower, not a half-dead plant, a real rose, alive, fragrant, strong. That's what this talk is about. 1. A rose in a garden versus a rose in garbage. Think about this slowly. If a rose grows in a beautiful garden, people say, of course it's beautiful. Look at the environment. But if that same rose grows in a pile of garbage, rotting waste, flies, smell, poison, and still blooms, that rose becomes extraordinary. Why? Because everything around it said, you should die. And it said, no, I will live. People don't clap for the garden rose. They expect it to be beautiful. But a rose in garbage? That rose earns respect. Now, here's the part most people miss. That rose doesn't smell worse because of the garbage. It smells stronger. Its color isn't dull. It's sharper. Its roots aren't soft. They're aggressive. They fight. They push through filth to find something real. This is exactly how life works with people. Some people shine because life was easy. Some people shine because life was cruel. And the second kind is always more powerful. 2. Environment doesn't decide. Choice does. Here's a hard truth. People love to blame the environment. My society was bad. My family was toxic. My surroundings ruined me. Sometimes that's true, but it's not the whole truth, because the rose never asks the garbage, can I bloom here? It doesn't negotiate with the smell. It doesn't complain to the flies. It doesn't wait for permission. It just blooms. You see people from the same street, same house, same pain. One becomes bitter. One becomes better. Same garbage. Different outcome. Why? Because character is not built by location. It's built by decisions. Every day you decide, will I absorb the poison or will I filter it? The strongest people you admire today, they didn't come from comfort. They came from chaos. They learned early, no one is coming to save me. And that realization, it hurts, but it also wakes you up. 3. Hard soil creates strong roots. Soft soil creates shallow roots. That's a fact. A plant that grows in perfect conditions never learns to fight, but put a seed in hard soil, dry, dirty, unforgiving, and something changes. The roots don't spread lazily. They drill. They force their way down. They become thick. They become stubborn. This is why people who suffer early develop depth. They don't panic easily. They don't break from small problems. They've already lived through storms. A person raised in comfort fears discomfort. A person raised in discomfort masters it. That's why some people collapse when life slightly shakes them, and others stay calm when everything falls apart. Their roots are deep.
I didn't grow in perfect soil. That's why my roots don't break.
4. Fragrance comes from inside. Here's something beautiful. Fragrance doesn't come from the place. It comes from the flower. You can put a rose in gold or in trash, and its smell stays the same, because fragrance is internal. Same with people. A clean heart in a dirty world is rare. A kind soul in a cruel system is powerful. A disciplined mind in a chaotic environment is dangerous in a good way. That's why these people stand out. They don't copy the environment. They contrast it. They become proof that circumstances don't own you. Look at people who changed history. Many came from poverty, from broken homes, from ignored childhoods. What made them different wasn't luck. It was resistance. They didn't let garbage define their scent. And here's the uncomfortable part. Some people born in gardens never bloom at all because ease makes you sleepy. Pain makes you alert. Comfort whispers. Hardship shouts. If you're listening to this and thinking, my life feels messy, good. That means you're not numb. If you feel pressure, that means growth is happening. Garbage is not the end. It's the test. The question is not, where were you planted? The question is, what will you become?
If I can grow here, imagine what happened when I rise.
So, the next time someone looks at your background, your accent, your past, your struggles, let them. Roses don't argue with opinions. They just bloom. And when you finally rise, people won't talk about where you came from. They'll talk about how impossible it was and how you did it anyway. That's the power of a rose that learned to bloom in garbage. Follow me for more motivational videos. Stay connected. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Use the moment you have.